Alright, so for the triceps, um, we can see here that the triceps, here's the view just as we are looking at here. Alright, and here we can see that the triceps, it's called triceps because it has three seps. It's related to heads, so the triceps are gonna have three heads, the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. And biceps obviously was biceps, because of two heads, biceps. So we have the long head and the short head, and then the triceps three, obviously. Um, and then we're gonna have the triceps, the long head, which has its origin in the scapula here, and then we're gonna have its insertion in the tendon. This part of tendon, the olecranon of ulna. You know, all this tendon, this white part, will connect into the olecranon of ulna, this region here. Okay, and then we're gonna have the medial head, which will be just into this region here. Let me get other reference here to show you. Yeah, I just got more reference here from Proco. Um, you can see here that let me show you first the medial head. It's gonna be like this one, but in this case it's like flipped. You know, it should be in this view like that. So it has its origin around here and inserts there in olecranon of ulna, which is the elbow itself, and it's gonna be this volume here in the back, right? So we can understand that this part should be the tendons connecting to the ulna, like here. So this region we're gonna have the tendons, maybe not too big, like half of length, like this. And then we're gonna have the medial head over there. Let me do in another color. The medial head over there, and then the lateral head, which will goes over here, and then the long head. Okay, yeah, kind of messy, but let's do in 3D, and it's gonna be easier to understand. So yeah, here I'm gonna duplicate that mesh of brachialis, and I'm gonna use this as to make, let me see, to make the tendons. Once again, selecting just the part that I want. And notice how the tendons are gonna be just a little bit more inclined than the muscle itself, than the bone, you know. So this I'm gonna paint like tendons, like this, and then I'm gonna duplicate and make first the medial head. So I'm gonna bring to the side, duplicate once again, and I'm gonna bring the lateral head. Let's unflip this. The lateral head gonna be, let me show you, long head, medial head, and lateral head. The lateral head gonna be, yeah, the image is flipped, but let me show you like that. It's gonna have its origin just in the over the top there, the humerus. Let me first hide the deltoids. Where it is? Yeah, just right there. Now I'm adjusting the tendon part. Good. Look how the tendon, I'm making it more turned to the outside, you know, like this way, by looking to the top more, like here, not here. Okay, let me zero mesh this again. And once again. Okay, and now let me duplicate this again and make, oh, here the bone was not painted. Yeah, better right now. And let's duplicate this and make the long head. The long head will be this one over there, so let's flip. Yeah, so I duplicated, and then it's gonna connect right over the shoulder blades. And for this head especially, we're gonna have a kind of a plain region. Yeah, let me show you first. This I won't need at all, so I'll delete and do a close holes. Let me smooth that end, and once again recalculate the zero mesh. All right. Now if we turn on again the deltoids, and yeah, now we can better position the deltoids and also the triceps, because deltoids is gonna be our above everything, like that. Good. Many, much better now. So this region I'm gonna make kind of a planed region, but where it also some tendons, you know, will be just the same, this part over there. Okay. Let's make it just a little bit bigger. Yeah, so these are the triceps, and here we have the brachialis that I'm trying to adjust first. Yeah, that's it. And now we can go further, and here, before we go further, let me change just a little bit the shape of biceps. Yeah, that's it. And this is the brachialis that I'm working on right now. I'm trying to make this medial part, you know, between the triceps and biceps, but it also appears in this internal view just a little. Actually, is missing another muscle there in the internal part, which is the coracal brachialis, but we'll not be able to see him right now. So if maybe after the posing we change it, and then I'm gonna show you better. Okay. So notice that silhouette that I've mentioned for the deltoids. This region less volume, this region more volume. So it kind of makes this shape there. Okay. Yeah, let's detail this a little bit more. So with the fibers direction, in order to do this, I'm gonna subdivide it many times, just as we did into the others, and start to add those details with Orb Cracks brush. All right. Actually, for this lateral head, it won't be those parallel fibers just as I'm drawing. I'm just making the first pass, and then I'm gonna erase that in the middle, because we're gonna have kind of this shape over here. Let me show you. We're gonna have those same digitations, you know, a lot of other fibers. Maybe not too deep, this difference. Yeah, here is way over deep. And then this, for those heads, the anterior head and also the posterior one, it will be normally the parallel lines for the fibers, so not any mystery. Okay. And the posterior head, oops, let's first detail even more this part. And then the posterior head. Here I'm doing this that detail over there because here it kind of lost its volume, so it's gonna be more like these shapes. Here I make some adjustments in the silhouettes and general volumes, and here we can paint those tendons for the deltoids. Here I think we can have more posterior head volume in this 3/4 view. and also a little bit of more lateral head. Now adjusting some volume for the chest. Okay. And now let's make some fibers for biceps and also triceps. Subdivide it. Yeah, no, not many secrets around this. Just doing parallel fibers, and now we can paint those insertions. And yeah. Making some adjustments. So here I'm gonna do the same for triceps, but actually for the fibers of triceps it will be more this way. Look, you know, the fibers will be all connected to the tendon, like that. Yeah, just parallel lines and the direction that we need. Here we're gonna move that part because it was with a wrong direction stroke. Yeah, very good. And now for the brachialis. The brachialis, its fibers direction gonna be this way. All right. Once again, not any secret. Just doing the fibers direction. Yeah, just the visible parts should be enough. And oh, we almost forgot the medial head of triceps. And once again, the fibers will be more direct with the direction to the tendons. Okay, and then this tendon, you can also subdivide it sometimes and just make some details in the top like that, some parallel lines for the fibers, just as the muscle, but kind of straight. All right. And now we can go over and check the forearms. All right. So let's see.